This time on Rock Up Racing, join us as we take a reflective journey back in time. In this video, we'll be casting a spotlight on the 2023 season, a year filled with formidable challenges, exhilarating highs, and humbling lows. Get ready to relive the unforgettable moments as we explore the heart-pounding victories and the invaluable lessons learned.
Welcome to Rock Up Racing.
For the 2023 season, the Rock Up Racing team made a bold decision, choosing to test their mettle in the thrilling world of Bernie's V8s and Outlaws race series. In a field dominated by classic V8 race cars, including the likes of Mustangs, Corvettes and TVRs, the Rock Up Racing team stood apart, racing their formidable flat 6.911 in the Outlaw class. This decision promised a season filled with exhilarating showdowns alongside the V8 powerhouses. The first race on the calendar led the team to the legendary Silverstone racetrack on the national circuit. In the trusty blue 964, Robert kicked off the 2023 season by taking on the first qualifying session of the year. With unwavering determination, he put the pedal to the metal and secured a commendable fourth-place qualification, clocking in at an impressive 1 minute and 5 seconds. However, the competition was fierce, with 3 TVRs leading the pack. Remarkably, the top 5 cars were separated by a mere 1 second gap, setting the stage for intense battles on the track. In a surprising turn of events, Race 1 concluded with the team clinching a thrilling third-place finish. However, in a comical twist, it seems the excitement got the best of them, and they forgot to capture it on camera. But don't fret, because the real action is just about to get underway in Race 2. As the first lap unfolds, the 911 showcases its agility in the corners, proving to be a true contender. However, on the straights, the raw V8 power of the competition proves to be a force to be reckoned with. After an intense race, filled with exhilarating jostles alongside the V8 powerhouses, Robert persevered and crossed the finish line in a highly commendable 6th place. This race certainly set a promising start to the season, with many more exciting battles on the horizon. The next stop on Rock Up Racing's Bernie's V8 calendar was an absolute highlight, the prestigious Speedfest at Brands Hatch, hosted on the Indy circuit. With a staggering 33-car grid, this race promised to deliver unparalleled excitement and intense competition that would keep everyone on the edge of their seats.
So we were just about to put these new tyres and wheels on.
The weekend kicked off with an unexpected challenge, an issue with the tyres. A mix-up left the rear tyres mounted on the front and the front tyres on the rear, a situation that was less than ideal, especially in the midst of a bustling paddock. Fortunately, the team's resourcefulness came to the rescue as they found on-track fitters who swiftly rectified the situation. With the tyres sorted, the team pressed on to the qualifying session, securing an 8th place finish. The competition in and around the top 10 was strong, setting the stage for a fiercely contested and exhilarating race ahead. Rob made a brilliant start and gained a valuable position. The competition remained intense and it was evident that the true battle had only just commenced. After a fierce battle on the track, engaging in thrilling duels with the likes of TVRs driven by Matt Smith and Aaron Moyse, and contending with fading brakes, Robert displayed remarkable determination and skill, ultimately finishing race 1 in a hard-fought 7th place. But the excitement doesn't end there. Race 2 promises a twist with a top 10 reverse grid, placing Rob in a promising 4th position at the start. With no time to spare, the team immediately got to work in the paddock, preparing the car for the challenges of the next race. With the car meticulously prepped and ready to roll, race 2 commences, and Robert wastes no time. Making a strong start, he charges through the first 2 corners with determination, catapulting himself into an impressive 1st place position. As the race unfolded, Robert could sense the relentless pack of competitors hot on his heels. An imposing NASCAR, piloted by Jack Tetley, loomed just behind, and Robert valiantly fought to maintain his position. However, the sheer power of the NASCAR proved to be an insurmountable challenge for the nimble 911, but the battle was far from over. Robert continued to shadow the NASCAR, providing an exhilarating spectacle for the spectators. Adding another layer to the contest, a V8 Aston Martin surged ahead, showcasing its raw V8 might. As the race progressed, a twist of fate unfolded when the Lowe's NASCAR encountered an issue and pulled off track just after Druids. This pivotal moment placed Robert squarely in the crosshairs of the leading V8 Aston Martin. He closed in on the Aston, but as the race wore on, the tyres began to lose their grip. A hair-raising slide through clearways allowed a TVR, expertly driven by Matt Holborn, to seize an opportunity. After the dust had settled and the checkered flag waved, Robert achieved a remarkable third-place finish in Race 2. It was an intense battle for all, but the weekend was far from over as Race 3 beckoned with the added challenge of impending rain.
It started to rain. So now it's raining. Robert says that he's read that these Nankangs aren't very good in the rain.
In Race 3, Robert secured a third-place starting position based on the Race 2 results. However, as rain began to fall, the team made a quick switch to their old wet tyres, adding an element of unpredictability to the final race of the weekend.
Here we are, just waiting for the start. It's still raining, so it should be quite an interesting race. Here we go. There he is.
In the final race of the weekend, the intense battle with the Aston Martin resumed right where it had left off in Race 2. This time, however, Robert had an advantage. The nimble 911 excelled in the rain compared to the hefty V8 Aston. With the Aston struggling for grip and sliding across the wet track, Robert surged ahead into the coveted first place. Maintaining his lead, Robert held on to the top spot for the remainder of the race, bringing the weekend to a thrilling conclusion with a well-deserved victory. And now, with the first overall victory in the bag, the team carries newfound confidence into their next challenge, the third race of 2023. The upcoming event will see Bernie's V8s return to Brands Hatch to take on the Grand Prix circuit, promising a whole new level of excitement and competition. securing a thrilling victory in the previous race weekend, the team is geared up for the next challenge, the GP circuit. This time they'll be sharing the grid with not only the Bernese V8 cars, but also the Calm Porsche Trophy series, featuring a diverse range of Porsche race cars. With a staggering lineup of 46 cars set to compete, it's safe to say that this race promises to be nothing short of exhilarating. But before the action unfolds, the team must first navigate the qualifying session. With such a large grid, securing a strong qualifying time is imperative. After a commendable performance in the qualifying session, Robert secured a second-place starting position, with Matthew Ellis claiming pole position in his Talbot Sunbeam Lotus. The race lies ahead, but looming on the horizon is an unpredictable adversary, the rain.
What is this? Oh. So that's so that's heading towards us.
Yes.
Oh. 18 minutes. I suppose it depends on how much comes down.
As the day progressed, the team kept a watchful eye on the weather, and as anticipated, the rain finally began to pour. With time running out, they held out as long as they could, but ultimately had no choice but to make the switch to their trusty decade-old wet tyres. Now, facing a grid of 46 cars and the challenging wet conditions, the team found themselves in a less than ideal situation. As the race kicked off, Robert wasted no time in making his move. In the very first lap, he managed to gain the upper hand over Ellis. Despite a slight excursion off the GP circuit, Rob's determination remained unshaken as he bravely kept his foot down on the treacherously slippery track. In this race, a mandatory pit stop demanded a 1-minute pause. With Robert leading, he was eager to return to the track and protect his lead. While still firmly in the lead, Robert faced the daunting task of weaving in and out of cars on the drenched racetrack. The wet conditions added an extra layer of complexity, resulting in some heart-pounding near misses and close calls. Despite facing numerous challenges, Rob crossed the finish line in the top spot, securing another impressive overall win with a commanding 40-second lead over the second-place contender. Brands Hatch had proved a formidable adversary this season. Now the team's sights are firmly set on the next race date on the Bernese V8 calendar, taking them to a venue they haven't visited in quite a few years. Round 5 of the Bernese V8's race series promises to be a highlight of the year, taking place at the prestigious US Auto Show hosted at Oulton Park. This event will feature not one, but 2 thrilling races, showcasing a substantial grid of 31 cars. Once again, the Rock-Up Racing team is poised to take on the challenge alongside the formidable V8 powerhouses, aiming to achieve a remarkable hat trick of wins at the iconic Oulton Park circuit. With the car ready and prepped by Tom from Coastal Motorsport, the team is all set for the crucial qualifying session. After a frenetic qualifying session, navigating through traffic and even enduring a red flag pause due to a stopped car at the track's edge, Robert managed to clock an impressive time of 1 minute 54 seconds, securing a remarkable second place on the grid for race 1. Leading the pack is Stuart Robb in a potent TVR, with pro driver Ollie Bryant in a Camaro, hot on Robert's tail. With a minor suspension tweak and a refuel, the car is primed and raring to go for the upcoming race, which promises an added twist, a Le Mans-style start. As the race commences, Robert wastes no time and is immediately hot on the tail of Stuart Robb in the TVR. The battle between these fierce competitors is set to unfold. Fighting tooth and nail to fend off the determined Ollie Bryant, Robert goes off the track through Hislops. With Bryant lurking just behind and out of sight in his mirrors, Robert makes the tough decision to let Bryant pass, knowing he must now mount a determined charge to reclaim the second place spot. In the closing laps, as Bryant and Rob navigate through Cascades, a stunning twist unfolds. Just ahead, the first place car driven by Stuart Robb has run out of fuel and is slowly pulling off the track. This unexpected turn of events ignites a fiery determination in Robert as he now finds himself locked in an intense battle for the coveted first position. As Robert closed in on Bryant, the clock ticked away, and he ultimately finished in a commendable second position, just half a second behind the first place finisher. It was indeed a race that showcased unwavering determination and fierce competition. Looking ahead to race 2, a fresh challenge awaits, as it features a top 10 reverse grid. This means Robert will embark on a formidable journey, starting from the 9th position, ready to take on whatever lies ahead. As Robert delivered a sensational drive, battling his way from 9th place to claim what appeared to be an unforgettable first place finish, the unexpected unfolded.
Red flag, man.
A red flag was waved, abruptly ending the race. To the team's surprise, and even the track interviewers, the official results sheet told a different story. The red flag had been raised before Robert completed the lap, where he overtook the first place car, resulting in the race results being rolled back to a time when Bernard Foley was still leading. It was a heart-wrenching turn of events, but the team could take pride in an incredible race and a memorable race weekend. Now, the final race of 2023 loomed on the horizon, set to take place at the legendary Donington Park circuit. As the final races of the 2023 season approaches, the team is determined to conclude on a high note. They aim to bid farewell to the season in style. The trusty 964 has been a reliable companion throughout the season, and the team is eager to ensure it serves them well in these last races. The journey begins with a crucial qualifying session, setting the stage for an exciting finale. After a hard-fought first qualifying session, Robert finishes in the 8th place. While there's some ground to cover, the team remains optimistic and eagerly anticipates the upcoming race, ready to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. With just some brake bleeding and a quick refuel to complete, the team is swiftly gearing up to hit the track for race 1, ensuring the car is in top condition and ready to take on the upcoming challenge. Deep into the race, an unexpected twist unfolds as the safety car is deployed due to a stranded car on the track. Robert finds himself in 6th place, with his class leader Ellis in the Talbot just ahead, and Tim Bates in his 911 right on Robert's tail. The safety car leads the pack, and as the race is about to resume, cars must pass the start-finish line before overtaking can commence. Just as they approach that crucial line, Robert experiences a premature overtake from his class competitor, setting the stage for a thrilling chase to regain position and close in on Ellis. After an intense race, Robert guides the 964 to a 6th place finish, just 10 seconds behind the class leader Ellis. With anticipation building, the team eagerly awaits the final showdown, the last race of the race weekend, and the concluding event of Rock Up Racing's 2023 season. As if on cue, rain is on the horizon, promising a dramatic and fitting finale to this season's journey. With the rain playing into his hands, Robert starts to gain ground on the first-place car, driven by Stuart Robb. Close behind, another TVR, piloted by Blake, looms on the horizon, setting the stage for a thrilling battle in the challenging wet conditions. Closing moments of the race, Robert finds himself overtaken by Blake in his powerful TVR Tuscan, which drops him to 3rd place overall. However, he maintains his position as the leader in his class. With just a few precious minutes remaining, Robert's focus is on holding on to secure a strong finish in this thrilling race. As the checkered flag is waved, Robert crosses the finish line in 3rd place overall and claims the top spot in his class. It's an incredible conclusion to a demanding and challenging race, showcasing Robert's skill behind the wheel. And just like that, the 2023 race season for Rock Up Racing came to a close. Though shorter than usual, it was filled with incredible results and unforgettable moments. Looking ahead to 2024, the team's prospects are looking promising. The 944 is nearing completion. Gertie, the 60s 911, is getting its final engine touches, and Jura, the team's barn-find race car, are all set to hit the track.